Hey, Barbara. Hey, thanks for coming in. Hey, Leslie. Hey, how's the picture? Now I know it's shaking because I forgot my darn tripod, and my tripod's got my little thing that holds the phone, so I'm having to do this by hand. But I wanted to see if I got a. I've zoomed in too. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I zoomed in too, so y'all can see the view. Now, I got told I wasn't gonna have no signal where I'm at, but I hadn't been up here since I've gotten this new phone. Everybody cusses Verizon, but I think it's more or less got to do with uh, the updated phones. The newer phones, I think, makes a difference versus the carrier. I mean, I know I'm definitely not full strength. I do know that. I think I had one or two bars. And get out from behind this one. I'm pretty sure that's Maryville that we're looking at too. Maryville. I'm up here on the Parkway. Uh, Near a little section that's called Top of the World. If you get on Google Maps, and I'm on the Parkway, it's the second half of it, as far as from like Townsend over towards Talco Plains. This is the first time I've actually stopped at this place and looked. Hey, Patrick. Leslie says I'm changing the light in my microwave, so I'll be. That's fine, Leslie. I know I'm like on a odd day and an odd time, so I don't know how many's gonna even be in here. At least I know I can go live from here. Hey, JT. Yeah, I know it, Leslie. There's a lot of people miss me on Tuesday. But I ended up having things that came up anyway, so it worked out as far as not going live Tuesday. Hey, Blaine. Hey, buddy. Hey, Virginia. She's good, Barbara. She's over here in the car right now. She's got her head poked out the window. Right there's Tootsie. She's got her eyes on me. I'll show her. I'll show her here in a little bit, because me and her both got beautified. I apologize for the shaking. Like I said, I forgot my tripod, and my tripod's got my thing that holds the phone part. JT, I'm near what they call Top of the World on the Foothills Parkway, the second part of it that takes you over to the tail of the dragon, Talco Plains, that direction. That's why I titled it Top of the World. Oh, thank you, Natalie. I'll zoom. But that's Maryville that we're supposedly looking at, from what I've been told. I hadn't really done a whole lot of research, but I knew this view was here. This is the first time I actually stopped at it. I wanted to see if I could get a darn signal, and undoubtedly I can. I got told that I couldn't. Oh, thank you, JT. Like I say, I apologize for I'm trying to hold the phone steady. I know if I get in the car and set it up, excuse me, if I get in the car and set it up, no, I'm not singing, Amanda. I appreciate you coming in. I just don't know if the view would be as good from inside the car, because then I know it'll be below the treetops a little bit. I'm gonna put you on the camera too, Tootsie. But yeah, this is a heck of a view. And when the leaves are off, boy, you can really see when the leaves are off. But like I say, though, this is the first time I actually stopped here. I mean, you can see it as you drive by. Arf. Virginia saying, hey, Leslie. Virginia saying, hey to Blaine. I appreciate you guys coming in. Like I said, I wanted to check and see if I could actually do this or not, because there might be something later on one day where I even have a different view. Y'all can probably figure out what I'm talking about. But I mean, that's crazy though, how it's just flat, just right past the trees, and all of a sudden it just goes flat, because it's straight down as far as right here. It's straight. I mean, y'all can't tell it. And it's gonna be hot today. Leslie, I hear you, Leslie. You know how I am. I meant to get my darn tripod too. Even had it on my mind, but then I grabbed me a drink and forgot to get it. I always have it in the car, but whenever I got it out the other day over the weekend when we had the holiday weekend, and I was using it to hold my phone so I could watch TV while I was sitting by the fire and listen to music and whatever else. So then I had to go home the other day for just a day, and I put it in my cabinet that I'd bought, that I've got all my stuff stored in, and that's where it's at. Leslie says, I believe that's built on private property of some resort. Josh, that's what I read. It looks cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know if I can get into the actual, what they call the top of the world. I know there's a lake. Undoubtedly, it's the highest elevation lake in Tennessee. I did read that much, I believe. You guys can look it up too if you want to. But I'm not real far from it. And I thought while I was here too, I might try to, I'm not gonna do it live, but I'm gonna see if I can meander into it and ride around and see what, I mean, I know based off what I've seen on Google Maps, it's just like a little community type thing. I don't know how far I can, there we go. Now y'all can really see how flat it looks. Like I say, I apologize for the shaking. Yeah, I know it. I know it. It looks like it's an ocean out there. And that's because there's a little bit of a haze today. JT said, yeah, it's Blackberry Mountain, something like that, but you're supposed to be able to see it from the parkway. Okay. Well, thank you, Leslie. Well, I mean, and I'm zoomed in too, why it's probably going to shake a little bit more. Versus if I'd have brought my darn thing to where I could hold the phone steady. Aloha. There you go, Amanda. Be nice if I was in Hawaii, but I'm in the Great Smoky Mountains. And for some reason, since Wednesday, somebody, I guess, has brought these. They're not mini bikes and they're not motorcycles. It's an in-between. It's a motorcycle, but it's smaller than a motorcycle, but bigger than a mini bike. Aaron told me last night what those things were called. He said they're about 3,000 brand new, but you can ride them You can ride them anywhere you want to except on the interstate. Because they only run 60 mile an hour. That's as fast as they'll go. But there is a crap load of them that's in town now. So I don't know who around here just all of a sudden, I guess, opened up a warehouse and sold the heck out of them, or if it's just a bunch of people that's came and brought them with them. Like right here goes one. Right there goes. That's what I was talking about as far as that. I might try to get like a video or a picture or something. But two of them rode through the campground the other night too. I guess they just riding through because I hadn't seen anybody with one staying there. But yeah, like little bumblebees flying by. That's what they sound like too. Pissed off bumblebee. At least some of them do. Like I said, I don't know if it's something like brand new, but I just know they're brand new to me. I was out and about the other day, and there was two beside me when I was sitting at a stoplight, and I was like, look at that thing. I said, that's a mini motorcycle. But there's a name for them. I can't remember what Aaron told me. Amanda's got the bees, the flowers, the four-leaf clover, and the ocean. Yeah, the ocean's gonna be here before long. Getting excited about that. I need to come up here and cut the grass. I'm looking around though, making sure no bears come out of the woods here. Makes you want to slap them with a fly sword. Yeah, that's right, Virginia. Because I knew like down in Townsend, I knew I had a good signal there, and then of course I saw where it got a little weaker as I was going through between Townsend and over to the Parkway. But then I got on the Parkway, then it picked back up signal a little bit. But I know I can go live now, as far as from this spot. Now what's crazy is, and I don't know, when you're on this side, let me zoom, okay, I'm zoomed out. I mean, I know y'all can't see it real good, but through the trees there, that's the other view you have is the mountains. You know, you're looking right at the Great Smoky Mountains. And there is another pull off. I just don't know if I can keep signal or not. Sorry, Leslie. You need to get your hind end back here. Hey, William. We have a grandbaby on the way. Should be here and within any minute. Well, that's cool, William. So you're getting ready to have a grandbaby. I remember you telling me about that. But I know y'all can't see the mountain ridge, and I would get in the car and try to go slow down. This ain't, and sorry, Amanda. Of course, I know she's probably talking about the traffic though. Anyhow, y'all want to see Tootsie? There's Tootsie. Yeah. So you got beautified. You got your new bandana and everything. Yeah, I figured you was talking about the bikers, Amanda. Yeah. Well, thank you, Leslie. Leslie says, I do need to get my hind end back down there. If I could win a few thousand in the lottery, I'd come right now. Yeah, I hear you, Leslie. Virginia was congratulating William. Virginia's saying hey to you, Tootsie. Man, it says meow, meow, kitty, kitty. Yeah. believe you got the wrong animal, Amanda. Oh, okay. Congratulations. So William's got a new boy or girl, William? You might have said, and I didn't catch that. I know you said grand. I'm scrolling back to see. Where's his other comment at? Because I know he said he's about to be right there. Okay, yeah, boy or girl, William. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can sound like a cat. She girl number 5. Congratulations, buddy. And I know if you, since that's happened, if you need to hop off here, go right ahead, because I completely understand. And grandbabies come first. Now, he might not want to tell it on here, Virginia, but I'll let him, because, I mean, I don't know the answer to that anyway. But yeah, Amanda was meowing, try to get Tootsie fired up to bark, to speak. Hey, Tootsie, you want to speak? Speak. Tootsie, speak. So she knows I don't have no treats with me. Amanda's congratulating William. Yeah, bark, Tootsie, bark. If I had her treats with me, I'd get her to do it. I see, be honest with you. Of course, I'm not going. Anybody here? Come on, Toots. Come on. You need to potty anyway. There she is. There she is. So this is Tootsie's show anyway. Yeah, go right over there. I'm watching for, I was making sure there wasn't no critter crawlers here before I let her out. Go potty right quick. Go potty. Go potty. Good girl. She's still sniffing around. Natalie, I believe you might be right. You might be right on that. That for some reason that sounds familiar to me now. Scrambler. That might have been what Aaron told me last night. Because I got to do something last night that I had never got to do before. I was at Claybo's campground, which is just right up from me. And Aaron and his family stay in there. Y'all don't know them, but I know them from when they stayed where I'm at. And of course they got their house built, but they brought their camper back. They brought their camper back. Hold on a minute, I'm watching Tootsie and then I'll tell you the story. All right, come on, you done? Anyhow, they're camping in Claybo's. And so I got to go last night to hang out with them and they showed me around. And that campground's pretty good. Come on, Toots, come on. We'll get back in the car. Hold on a minute, guys. Come here, Toots. Come here, come here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, stop. I ain't got you on your leash. Come on, come on. We'll get back in the car. Or sit right here. Come here, come here. Come here, and then they can look at you for a little bit. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. So anyhow, yeah, I got to ride through Claybo's campground. It's big. Yeah, Tootsie was in the ladies' room. That's right, Amanda. Leslie says, speaking of going to the bathroom in the grass, we stopped on the Foothills Parkway a little while back, and my dad went down a little into a wooded. Come here, Toots, get up here. She got a twofer. She's getting ready to go again. Dad went down a little into the woods, looked around, and had to pull off. I was getting ready to read that a different way there for a second, there, Leslie. And then she said when he came back, he said there were tons of piles of human poop where people went off there and went to the bathroom in the woods. Good Lord, that's awful. Come on, Tootsie, get back up here. Come on. He's down here nosing around still. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Have you got a twofer? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it kind of surprises me that you have those kind of people that would do stuff like that. Oh, I got told yesterday at the campground, I mean, this was after everybody was gone, though, but somebody had went in there and destroyed, like, one of the bathrooms there at my campground. And when I say it, I'm not saying as far as tearing up. I'm saying, you know, number 2. That's about all I'll say. Y'all can figure out the rest. But had it everywhere. Come on, get out of here. Come on, get out of that high grade. Come on, get up here. Come here. Get up here. Come here. Get up here. No ma'am. Lord, she's got me down here in this tall grass. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on, get up there. Come here. Come on, get back in the car. Come on, come here. Good girl. That's regular motorcycles there. And I apologize for all the shaking and moving. Oh, golly. All right, hop up there. Good girl. Oh, hey, Jeff. Hey, babe. I'm just up here. I was seeing if I could get a signal up here. I'm up here at the, near the top of the world that I was telling you about. I want to see if I could get a signal. Yeah, they definitely had a crappy situation, Blaine. That's what they was telling me. Amanda says, I've seen where teenagers shit behind buildings at the skate platform. Good Lord. Yeah, it's crazy what people do. But, hey, Jeff, I'm not really, I'm going to, once I get off of here, I'm going to see if I can go to that little area that's called Top of the World. I mean, it might be a gated community. I'm not real sure yet. But other than that, that's, like I said, I just come up here just to see if I could get a signal. Yeah, I'm on the Foothills Parkway. That's Maryville that we're looking at. I want to let me zoom. Oh, there we go. It's doing my fingers the wrong way. Oh, I know, Virginia, but it's because I forgot the darn thing that holds my phone. Got some motorcycles pulling in to look at the view. Yeah, I mean, it's the first time I've stopped here, too, as far as to look at the view. But you're right, though, Jeff. It is a nice view. My golden retriever rolled around in it, and his scarf was ruined. Holy moly, bless your heart, Amanda. Yeah, that definitely, I hope Tootsie never, she hadn't rolled around in that, but she rolled around, I guess, maybe like on a dead animal or something. And this has been a few years ago. And good Lord, at the darn Porsches. Every one of them was Porsches. That's a bunch of Porsches. But she'd rolled around in a dead animal, and you talk about stinking. Good Lord, I had to give her a bath after that. That's why he's saying hey to Leslie. Man said I sprayed the hose on him, and he got the play for 2 hours. And plus, if I go to where that top of the world, or what they call top of the world, I have to find out which road. There's a road that I can cut off from the parkway here. That'll get me, over to it. But I got to remember where. I'll have to get on my phone and look and see if I've passed that road or if it's still on up a little ways. All right, William, this is it. This is it. This is the view that we was jawing about. Because I'm pretty sure that's Maryville that we're, looking down on. Bunch more Porsches going by. Good Lord. There must be a ton of them. And they're still coming by. They're doing a rally. And I bet you they're headed to the tail of the dragon. They're probably all headed to the tail of the dragon and gonna ride it. Either that or that Sherall Skyway, however you say it. I can't never pronounce that one road. And I've rode it. I've drove on it, but I hadn't drove the tail of the dragon. But I can't wait to see what, because like I say, that I'll find a night to come up here and I'll shoot this at nighttime and see what it looks like as far as the lights and stuff. But I'll make sure that it's a good clear day like today. That's the other reason why I picked today too, because I knew it was going to be pretty, and it's definitely hot. It's supposed to be 88 today and 90 degrees tomorrow here. Blaine says, you've been there so long they might as well consider you a full-timer. Yeah, well, I am actually. I am considered a resident because I've done the 6 months thing, Blaine. I really hadn't even told that, but I have now. Of course, some of y'all knew. Amanda says, I've been to that spot. I know that parking lot. Well, that's cool. Leslie says, that'll be pretty if we can see lights right. Yeah, I'll try to find a night that I know that it's not going to rain and going to be good and clear, and try to come back up here and do this again for you guys at nighttime. If we can't see the lights, it'll be a black screen, right? Natalie says, have you seen the tree of shame? Has a bunch of broken parts hanging from it. No, I hadn't even heard about that, Natalie. Where's that at? And Blaine says, I need to come do a 6 month, but thing is, I wouldn't ever leave. I love it there. And Leslie says, same, Blaine. Yeah, I'm classified as a temporary residence right now at the moment. Tiffany, I'm on the Foothills Parkway at a overlook looking towards Maryville. Just right outside of Townsend on this part of the Foothills Parkway, going back towards the tail of the dragon and Telco Plains. Yeah, if it rains, it'll be wet outside. Hopefully I'll have all my stuff and act together where I can be able to do it from the car, even if it is raining. But I won't come if it's raining though, because it won't be as good. Yeah, I know, Leslie. I know. I'm with you, Leslie. Blaine says, true, you're a smart cookie, Amanda. Yeah, we don't need no rain here, Virginia. You can have all the rain you want. We don't need it here, that's for sure. Natalie says, I believe it's at the end of the tail of the dragon. Maybe. Okay. All right, so it's on the North Carolina side of the Tail of the Dragon. Yeah, see, I been on that particular road, Natalie. I hadn't drove the Tail of the Dragon, but I've driven the Chatola, or however you say it. I know it's not Chatola, but it's Chirral, Skyway, Skyview. I've done that one. And Leslie says she's heard about it. And Amanda says smart cookies are on sale at Dollar General. And Virginia says if it rains, it will rain now because we opened the pool. Yeah, or wash your car. If you want it to rain, Virginia, wash your car. I mean, we have small chances for the next few days of rain here, but it's, it's small, like 20% chances. And it'd probably mainly be like evening time, them what you call afternoon thunderstorms. Leslie's throwing up for some reason. Blaine says, well, speaking of crappy, laugh out loud, it's time to go outside and take care of the black tank. So you got to empty your camper out, Blaine. Empty the old black tank out. That's what Leslie's sick about. Yeah, Virginia says, I don't envy you, Blaine. Well, more likely, Blaine will probably know what he's doing, and it's not as bad as what people think, but it's still, I definitely didn't want to have to fool with it. That's why I got the camper I got. Because it can be a little messy if you don't do everything right. But I'm pretty sure Blaine's been doing it long enough. He knows what to do and what not to do. And Blaine's laughing at Virginia. Hey, Ed. Hey, buddy. But I'm gonna go back over here to the car. I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not. I'm gonna try. I'm like old Jaws. I'm like the movie Jaws right now. Rick something. But I don't know if it's gonna let me do it or not. All right, car, hush. Quit dinging. Let me shut my door. At least now. Hey, how's the, is it still good and clear? Jeff, Leslie, Bang, whoever wants to let me know, Amanda. Yeah, he said, yeah, I only been doing it 13 years. And Virginia was saying hey to Ed. Ed says, good morning, Virginia. Amanda says, I stay clear of black tanks and black fish. Blaine says, take care all. I'll be back if you're still. Okay, Blaine, that's no problem. Don't get any on you, Blaine. Try not to. Wear gloves. Of course, I know he knows to do all that. William says, you should do a video of the dragon and share your experience. See, I ain't big on doing videos anymore much. I like going live, and then that way I can talk to you guys. But I just don't know if I've heard too many horror stories as far as Tail of the Dragon, because them motorcycles will absolutely run you over. Okay, thank you, Leslie. And it says, Jeff, you were on the Foothills Parkway headed over to right. And Natalie's saying yes. I gotta roll these windows down. Yeah, I gotta kill the radio. I believe it or not, Tiffany, I hadn't even been into Gatlinburg much since I've been here. If you want to know the honest truth, I can't even fill up one hand. I think I can do 3 fingers. I've been 3 times, and that's just riding through. As far as going and parking and getting out and doing anything in Gatlinburg, I haven't even done that. Natalie says, yes, they are vicious, and that's why there's a tree of shame. Okay, got you. Well, that makes sense to me now. I appreciate you letting me know all that, because I'd heard some stories. Tiffany says, I guess the town is already claimed, though. Well, I'm not sure what you're meaning by that. I mean, I can go anytime as far as the Gatlinburg. I just hadn't because I've had other stuff going on in Pigeon Forge that I've been doing. A lot of it's been at the pool. I got me a good tan. But I'll eventually go to Gatlinburg though, because I'm still gonna go to Anakeesta again. And then there was something else that I was gonna do there. I forgot now what it was. Natalie saying hey to Virginia. Ed says I would stay out of Gatlinburg, Jeff. There's a hustler over there that just say, yeah. I don't know all about that, Ed. Virginia's laughing at Ed. Now, he won't get no money out of me. I can promise you that. Amanda says the 4-leaf clover is on the hood. Yeah, well, it's actually a leaf, to be honest with you, that's looks like it's fall because it's half yellow, half green. I guess that's why it blew off, because it's dead. Tiffany says, I know you can. I meant there's an individual who seems to think they're the only input. Right. I figured that's what you was meaning, Tiffany. I just wasn't sure. And I didn't want to speak out of turn till I knew for sure what you was talking about. Yeah, pretty much all of us in here know how he is. I just don't understand it. You know, why you do stuff like that. Don't understand it a bit. But it's not affecting me, so that's why I don't jaw about it too much. Leslie says he ain't nothing to be afraid of, Ed. Yeah, no, I ain't afraid of him, that's for sure. I know nobody is. It's just got to do with how he does. I don't think anybody's. But right, Leslie. Yeah. You hit the nail on the head. William says we drove some of it last year until there was a fire, then had to turn around. Okay, so that's when they had the I remember, like, was that last, did you say last year? Because I remember last year, I remember them talking about there was a fire near, like, Talco Plains. I remember that when I was over here. And Virginia says, amen, Leslie. And life is like a box of chocolates. Yeah, Natalie. And then Leslie's swinging the hammer. Tiffany says, Jeff may be a freelance writer from Time Magazine will meet with you. Yeah, I know it. It'd be nice, but I doubt that'll ever happen. And then while we're on the subject of the Tail of the Dragon, you know, that other road that I was telling you about that I can't pronounce right, or never can remember how to pronounce it, but it's the Skyway. If you get on the internet, there you can look up Highway 129 photos. And I knew that they done pictures because my uncle had told me about them, where he had rode the Tail of the Dragon. He rode it here a few years ago. It's been quite a few years ago. So I went, but instead of doing the Tail of the Dragon, I done the other road. And I'm coming around a curve, and I see this car that's just graphic, you know, got the graphics all over it. And it said Highway 129. And I said, that's that darn crowd that my uncle was telling about takes pictures. Well, as soon as I get home that evening, I get on the internet, and sure enough, because they're all time stamped, and sure enough, I go back to where I knew it was about time for me to be riding by, and there was me and Tootsie. It was when I had my Denali, my SUV Denali. There's about 3 pictures, you know, and it's time lapsed, and you can, and it catches me coming, and then catches me right at them, and then catches me going by. And I thought that was pretty cool. But I didn't know that they did the pictures on that road also. I thought it was just Tail of the Dragon. Amanda says, who are we talking about now? I'm getting curious about controversy. It's the Gatlinburg Hussy, Amanda. Ed says, Jeff, did you catch Dry Creek Live the other night? I think Denise got road rage. Yeah, I did watch the rerun yesterday or day before, but I'd gotten told about it, and I'd came in right at the end after all that had happened. But yeah, I have watched the rerun part where when that certain person comes in, she flips her lid. I mean, Denise lets her have it. William says, Virginia, her name is Kenzie May, 8.13, 20. Okay, so that's the grandbaby's name. So it's a girl and weighed 8.13 pounds, 21 inches long. Well, I appreciate you sharing that, William. And like I said, congratulations again on your grandbaby. There goes some more by. Some more Porsches going by. Virginia says that's a pretty name. Yeah, it is. Kenzie May. That is a pretty name. Elijah says that's a nice big baby, William. Such a cute name also. Yeah, 21 inches. I mean, that's almost 2 foot tall already. Yeah, Virginia says big girl. Hey, David. Friday Forever did a video of Tail of the Dragon last week. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of videos on Tail of the Dragon. And that's the other reason why, I ain't wanted to do a video on it or even the other road, because I know there's plenty of videos to watch on it. Like I said, though, I like going live more than anything just because I can chat with you guys. Ed says, yeah, that was 4 hours and 7 minutes in. Yeah, that's the part. That's where it's right after they get off of exit 407. I remember that much. Amanda says, I don't know how to use Google Earth Time Machine to look at old buildings that got demolished. Let me think on that. There's a way to do it, Amanda. You definitely, I don't think you can do it from the Earth view, but if you go down to Street View, there is a way, though, that you can look back in time as far as what things were years ago when they first started doing the Google Street View, which I think goes back to 2007, if I'm not mistaken. If Fred was in here, he'd let me know if I'm right on that or not. It's either 2007 or 2008, but you got to be on Street View to be able to look back in time. Yeah, William says half grown. And Natalie says my friends all have porches. I must make amends. Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm. Oh, Porsches. Yeah. I must make amends. You're right. Right. She's talking about the Porsches. Leslie says, Virginia, that's my nickname. And I'm caught up at the moment. But yeah, maybe they'll cut this grass down. And then I know that'll help a little bit. But it's still, though, the view's right above the tree line right there. As far as the view, I'll zoom in a little bit now that I'm stationary. But I got to turn the... Hold on, man. I'm going to try to turn this where I've got it propped up on the gimbal here, but it's not in a thing that holds it. I've got the phone wedged between the windshield and this. But I don't think I'll be able to do that, though, and be able to chat. Because as soon as I touch the phone, it's going to try to fall over on me. Oh, that's a song. Okay, sorry, Natalie. Well, I didn't know that song, so I apologize. Ed says, I wonder what dried up 20. I know what it is, and she said it. She said it enough times, but I knew what she was talking about. Yeah, Lordy. And I don't know the whole story on all that anyway, so that's why I don't jaw about it a whole lot, because like I said, it don't affect me. Natalie says, oh Lord, won't you buy me? And then Natalie says, oh no, Ed. And Virginia says, what's that, Leslie? Oh, she's talking about that was her nickname. But yeah, big girl. Good Lord, Leslie. And Ed says, I don't know if that sounds, or I don't know if that's a good thing or not. She said it about 25 times, right? Well, you definitely don't want to be dry. That's all I'll say, Ed, about that. Or let me rephrase that. You don't want it to be dry. Leslie says, I don't think it's supposed to be dried up. Yeah, Leslie's done too. That's crazy how me and her think alike. Sounds like Cobweb Cave. Natalie. And then Ed says, I Googled it to find out what it meant. Ed, I can't believe you really didn't know what that meant. Ah, Lordy. I thought you was just teasing. They said they sell a cream for it. Oh, yeah. You can get other stuff besides cream, too. At least I guess you can. Virginia says, oh, mercy. Here we go. Yeah, Leslie said he's killing me. Yeah. Yeah, Lordy. So anyhow, how's everybody's Friday going? My Friday's going pretty good, because this actually panned out. Like I said, I didn't know for sure, because ever since I've gotten this phone, I didn't know if I could be able to do what I'm doing or not. So you're fine, Ed. You're fine. Not bothering me a bit. I just know we got a lot of women in here, so that's why I'm kind of sort of changing the subject. You know, just trying to be polite. But anyhow, yeah, ever since I got this new phone, though, this is the first time I've been up here with the new phone. So this is pretty much kind of a test run to see. There goes more of a bunch of them scramblers. But I wanted to see if I could do this or not. All right, let me get caught up with you guys. Natalie, itchy twitchy gosh. And Tiffany says maybe he's the only thing that can help, and that's why she defends him. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's, you know, it is sick, but who knows? But that's their business, you know. Ed says that's where it comes from, ain't it? Now that one there don't sound like it's got enough power to pull the heels. Whatever that was. He sounded like he had it wide open and he is barely moving. I wish they'd have got that on film. I appreciate all you guys coming in, though. I would try to see if the phone, I doubt the phone will sit still with the way I've got it, or I would drive to the next overlook before y'all could see. I mean, I guess I could hold it in my hand and go to the next overlook before y'all could see the mountains on the other side. But I can't remember, I mean, because I know the signal is going to go in and out. I'm not going to have a signal the whole time. Dave says, hope you're hope you keep on doing what you're doing. I love your videos in Dry Creek and a bunch of others. Most of it in the Smokies or close to the Smokies. Yeah, I mean, I'll do as much as I can, David. I mean, I still, do videos every now and again, but I'll mainly just be doing live shows just so I can chat with you guys. Leslie says, be careful. I will, Leslie. And William says, mine's good. I'm home now enjoying 3 of these girls. They into everything. But I'll see. Let's see. I've got this thing wedged against the... I just don't know. I don't know that the phone will stay put. I can try. And of course, I've already been on almost an hour. I'll see. I'll see if I can. Now, if you go for, the phone failed. But I'll. And then, oh, yep, there it went. As soon as I hit the brakes to back up, I'll just hold it with my hand. See, yeah, I know, Tootsie, you always set the seatbelt off. But now it might buffer some. I have no clue. I'll go to the load of where y'all be on the mountainside right quick. Shoot, am I back, y'all? Am I back? Because this right here is even better. I forgot about this. Boy, we really got a view here. Am I back, guys? Hey, Leslie, am I back? Okay, thank you, Natalie. Check out this view. This is even better. I forgot about this one. Let me get up from behind this tree. But I mean, you can see all the way from over there. You can see all the way over there. So it's blurry right here. Appreciate you can't see what. So it's blurry. It's blurry where I'm at. Natalie, Leslie, how am I still buffering, or is it clear again? I'm kind of trying to stand still. It's saying I'm live. Okay, Natalie's saying it's blurry. All right, thank you, Natalie. Well, dang, this is the better view too. So I can't get a good enough signal right here. Let me walk down here a little ways. All right, let me. How is it right here? Because I'm more in an open area now. I mean, good Lord, this is a view. Now this would be. I wish it was coming in clear for you guys. It's just blurry. It has buffered a little, but you're here with us right now. All right, what about now, Leslie? How is it now? Because I got out from underneath that tree. I'll wait for one of y'all to answer. No, when I was backing up, Natalie, when I was backing up, then I hit my brake and the phone fell off the little thing up on that actually holds my phone. But that part that holds my phone is on my tripod. And I left the tripod at the camper, like a big dummy. So she said it's a little better. Well, then I know not to come here then, as far as nighttime. Well, now Leslie's saying it's clear here. It says it's a little bit better right there, Jeff. That's clear right there. It is. Zoom out. Yeah, okay, so it's back clear. All right, yeah, this is actually the better view. I mean, if y'all were here in person, it's almost a 180 shot. I mean, as far as, you got a little bit of tree line right there that blocks your view. But then you can look even, like if I get back over underneath that tree, you can see even past this tree that way. But this is definitely, and then there's what looks like zoomed in. And of course I apologize for the shaking because I'm holding my phone. Yeah, as far as you can see. That's right. Thank you, William. He says it's clear now. It's all clear now, better than the other spot. Okay. And it's probably because I was underneath that tree. Been there, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the actual spot that we were really talking about, William. And I'd forgot about this little pull off. Oh yeah, this phone it'll zoom in, that's for sure. I can go all the way in that close right there, but then it's shaky because of where I'm holding my phone. And I know the picture won't be as good for y'all, but you can definitely zoom in down there and look real good. Let me back it back out low. Yeah, I just did for you. I zoomed in, but I don't want to keep it zoomed in too much because it shakes too much. Hey, Angie. Just had lunch break and wanted to say, hey, everyone have a great, hey, thanks for popping in and saying, hey, Angie, it's no problem. Like I said, this was just a little, pop-up live type deal. Wanted to see if I could even do this where I'm at, how good a signal I had. But this will be where we need to come as far as nighttime to see the lights, because you definitely got more. I can be able to sit in the car too and show you, or I might even bring my tripod and set the tripod up right here where I'm at. Oh, it definitely is. You're right, William. It's definitely, what y'all are seeing, I mean, I know y'all are seeing it, but in person though, it's something else. And William's right, it's better in person. Angie saying hi to Virginia. Virginia was saying hi to Angie. But like I say though, I don't know how much farther down the other the other overlook is where I can show you on the mountainside. And I know it's aggravating when things buffer and the picture's not clear. I mean, I know you guys like it when it's good and clear. Hey, James. Hey, buddy. Yeah, if I didn't say hey to you a minute ago when I saw you come in, I apologize, but I thought I did. But anyhow, I appreciate you coming in. But I don't know what, I guess what I can do. I mean, because I definitely like telling you guys bye and stuff, though. But like I said, I know the signal's crazy where I'm at. Like it's going to come in, in and out. It ain't that I'll have it the whole time. I just don't know how far down the road to the pull off is to where you can see the mountainside. But I mean, y'all get to see the mountains more than you do as far as a view like this. Yeah, I heard about that. Today's, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. And today's Donut Day, National Donut Day. Krispy Kreme, you don't even have to buy anything. Go through Krispy Kreme's drive-thru. Just tell them you want a free donut, or that you want the free donut. Yeah, Tootsie, the star of the show. That's right. And William said he needs one homemade, a homemade donut. But what I'll do though is I'll make sure I got all my stuff with me. I'll figure out what night's gonna be a good night, and I'll come up here at nighttime for you guys, and then that way we can see Maryville and whatever else we're looking at. We'll see it lit up. But William's right though. Camera wise, it doesn't do justice to what I'm looking at in person right here. Because this is pretty, I like stuff like this. It's like I was telling Jeff, and of course telling William also, I like views like this just as good, if not maybe a little bit better, versus the mountains. But that's just me, though. I like being up high and looking down. I've always been that way. Natalie says, you have to buy something at Dunkin'. Really? So I knew Dunkin' was doing it too, I thought, but they're making you buy something to get the free donut? Because I know Krispy Kreme, you don't have to. James says, sorry if I messed up. I meant to say, how's Tootsie? Oh, gotcha. She's good, James. I showed her there a little while ago where she got her haircut the other day, because I knew you guys hadn't seen her since she's had her haircut. And I'll show her again here in a minute. Ed says, Tiffany, don't tell the hussy that it's National Donut Day. Yeah, hang glide off of it. That's right, William. Get a hang glider and just sail right out in the wild blue yonder right here. Yeah, I don't even know if he likes donuts. That's what Tiffany's asking. And Natalie said, Tiffany, tell him, Natalie, or tell him National Nut Day. And it says, Tiffany, from what I gather, it is his weakness. So a donut's his weakness. I thought that was just a certain person's weakness as far as when it comes to donuts. Lord, if Dennis was in here, he'd kill me. Probably for saying that. But he knows I'm just messing. James says, yeah, just got on doing a little lunch break, some freshly made chicken sandwiches. There you go, James. That sounds good. Tiffany says, I thought 80-year-old women were his weakness. Yeah, Lordy. I know if I go back over to where Tootsie's at, though, it's going to buffer again, probably. I can get the car. Let me, because I know, like, James hasn't got to see Tootsie yet. And plus, my hands and arms are getting tired, too. If it buffers a little bit or gets blurry, just give me a second. Let me pull the car up there to where I was at, because I was standing right over there. Come here, Toot. All right, give me 1 second here. Having to multitask. Because I know right here, undoubtedly y'all said it wasn't buffering here. There's Tootsie. There's Tootsie. Beautified. Yeah. And I'll flip the camera around. There she is. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in. I still got the raccoon eyes going where I gotta quit wearing these so much when I'm out and about, or when I'm at the pool. Get Tootsie in the front. There we go. Well, I appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you, Natalie. Let me make sure I didn't miss any comments. James says, know who don't like donut, something that's round with a hole in the middle come on. And then Natalie says, yeah, for him, anything with a hole in it. And then Ed says, no 80-year-old woman is his strength, that's his income. Leslie said, Chuck, my mind is wondering why donuts would be his weakness. It's going places I don't want to go, right? And then Natalie says, pretty girl, Tootsie. And then Leslie's laughing at Natalie. James says, she's definitely the star of the show. That's right. That's right. She's already laid back down on me. Ed says, I heard last night on live chat that he's working at Landshark. I see, I didn't even know that. Come here. Hop up here so we can tell him bye. Come on. Hop up here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Because at least we know we can go live. There she is. There she is. But we appreciate you guys coming in. I guess I'll call it a live. A day. Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, though, I'll find a night to where I can come up here at nighttime. I'll stream it live where we can look at the lights for a little bit, see what it looks like. Because I haven't seen it at nighttime myself. I haven't been up here at nighttime, so it's definitely going to be, new to me. So, yeah, thank you, Virginia. I'm going to have as much fun as I can. And you're welcome, Leslie. No problem. Like I said, I wanted to see if I was able to do this. So now that I know that I can, we'll get back up here at nighttime or right before it gets dark and watch it light up. Maybe do something like that. So, but y'all everybody have a great weekend. Have a fun Friday. Anybody that's having to work though, don't work too hard. And try to stay cool because it's definitely gotten warm now. Summer's here. Leslie says, hey now, not too much fun without me. And then Ed says, Jeff, make sure you go to the right overlook at night next time. Right, yeah, I will. I'll make sure I come to this spot instead of the other one. James says, come on, Jeff, you're just entourage. When people look you up now, they really look for the Tootsie channel. Right, I know it. Yeah, it's all about her, not me. I've known that since the beginning. But I appreciate it, everybody. And we'll see you next time. Love y'all. See ya.